When I was little, I participated in many recreational and school basketball leagues. The first memory that comes to mind is a recreational league that was based in Richmond Heights. I played in this league for about 5 years from ages 6 to 11. Was I exceptionally talented at the time? Of course not. When I look back at DVD recordings from those games today, I realized that I took some wild shots and missed on many occasions because I was still learning how to play the game. However, every Saturday morning or afternoon, my team, coached by my dad, would go up against other teams in the league, and I was friends with many members of the opposition. Before each game, he would always tell us to play as a team and trust each other on the court. It's these types of quotes that I still remember before my JV games at the upper school. Also, after the season was over, there would be a playoff tournament followed by the league championship game. We took the playoffs very seriously. Even though I was 6, I treated it like I was in the NBA playoffs and pretended that the games were being broadcasted on ESPN or TNT. My team, the Suns, made the playoffs every year and won the championship once. When we lost, though, we would break down and cry hysterically. I once cried for almost 2 straight days after losing a playoff game in a league with 6 and 7-year-olds. That's pretty impressive to keep the tears up for so long. I loved competing, but I think the goal of this Richmond Heights League was to teach players about teamwork, trust, respect, and friendship. The coaches established a rule that each player had to high-five each other and say good game to every player on the other team, which is pretty standard in sports. Although I learned these 4 main goals each year I played, I think the biggest lessons were friendship and teamwork. The coaches wanted to teach us lessons that we would need in sports as we grow up and play competition at a higher level. Given that I knew players on the opposing teams, and we talked off the court after some intense matchups on the court, I developed long-lasting relationships with these guys, and I still talk with them today. I think that basketball and competition made us better friends. Another team that I played for in 6th grade was the Hawk and Travel basketball team. This team was great. It was awesome to play alongside with my friends and play other schools, such as Orange and US, with kids who we knew in the past. Over the 2 to 3 months we played together, I really got to know some of my teammates better, develop better friendships, and share laughs and funny memories from previous years. A cool aspect of this league was that no one really cared if you did something wrong. We were 11 years old. The playoff tournament after the season was a great experience as well. After we beat a weak Independence team in the first round, we faced West Geauga in the semifinals, and we hadn't beaten them in the 3 times we played. However, we took the game into triple overtime, and we played great. We were passing the ball around, finding the open man, playing defense, and we also created trust between each other. We went on to win the game. We celebrated like we just won the national championship, even though we weren't in the championship game yet. Our coach was immensely proud with our efforts, saying after the game, "You guys really knew how to play as a team today. You trusted in each other, made the right plays, made shots, and did it all." It was an awesome feeling, knowing that we beat a team that we really didn't like that much. Sadly, we lost to Orange in the championship game the following day. This was saddening, but it was still a great experience that I will remember for years to come. That year we played together allowed us to develop chemistry on the court, and that has a long-lasting effect on how we play high school basketball. We know who can handle the ball, who has the best chance of hitting the three-pointer, who the better leader is, and other individual traits. Our knowledge of each other's strengths and weaknesses now wouldn't have been as strong if we hadn't played together when we were younger. Well, we would probably be a really, really bad team. I also feel that this helped us bond more. As we progress through these 4 years of high school, and we won't have as much time to hang out, we can always look back at our experiences from this travel team and think of all of the good times.